Welcome to another beautiful episode in this channel, and a big congratulations, knowing fully well that you have already started building your audience because our previous discussion was how to build your audience using attraction marketing. If you've not already done that, please, I'm going to drop a link in the description below so that you can go back, watch that particular video, how you can build your audience online and come back. Because what we are going to discuss now is very, very important, and that is how to engage that particular audience that you are already building in whatever platform you have chosen. Engagement, like you know, is very, very important. It's like watering a plant. If you sow a seed and it is sprouting and you do not water it, what eventually happens? That plant will die. So is engagement. If you are growing your audience in the platform that you choose to, if you do not continuously engage that particular audience, what happens to that audience? Gradually, their interest fizzle out and you lose those audience for good. For whatever reason you were building that audience, you lose it, you'll never get that again because you are not engaging that particular audience. Now the big question is, how do you really engage that audience to keep them asking you for more? Well, your mission in engaging your clients, your prospects in the platform that you are building is one of a consultant. You are probing to find out what the challenges they have. How are you going to administer solutions to those particular problems, challenges, or pain points that they have? And when you are able to know, when you are able to decipher these particular problems, then guess what? You are on that road to growing, to become someone who is providing value for them. Do you have an autoresponder set up that you can keep your audience engaged? In case you don't know what an autoresponder is, an autoresponder is just a system where you set up a series of email to keep in touch with your prospects, your clients, as it were. So do you have one set up so that you can actually move your clients, your prospects, from where they are and move them one step closer to you? There are many free autoresponder out there in the market that you can use to accomplish this particular task. Are you making use of Facebook Messenger to reach out to communicate with your audience? When you reach out to them on Facebook, one thing you want to do is to move them from that public sphere, move them closer to you. You can do that by taking them to Messenger. It becomes a one-on-one conversation with you and that particular person. And when you are able to do that, you are able to draw, as it were, what is in the heart, the pains, the challenges, the needs that that particular prospect wants. Because it's not in the public sphere where probably because of timidity, because of the people will laugh at them. But now that you are doing it on a one-on-one basis, it makes that prospect to calm down, to point out what they really need. And you on your part will be able to offer a solution that is key to that particular prospect. Another way to keep your prospect engaged is using Facebook group. Yes, you heard me correctly. Facebook group. So the question I want to ask you today, do you have a Facebook group set up? Just think about it. You need to set up a Facebook group as you grow, so that you will bring these ones out from your profile, and that group serve, as it were, a private room where they get close to you. They are able to open up about the challenges, the needs that they have. You are able to draw these ones closer to you. That is a very, very good way of engaging your prospects. And using the group, you become very, very much intentional. You determine what you want right from the start to move them from one stage to another until you get to that point where they can make that decision to either join you or buy from you. That Facebook group you created could be that powerful. So if you are not doing that now, start it, set it up, and you will see the rewards that it brings for you. On your Facebook profile that you use, which virtually all of us have, how do you engage with your audience that you are currently building? Do you provide quality content for them for free? Of course, if you want to attract more people, you want to aim to provide high quality content and try not to move them, as it were, from that particular point to another place when you are starting out. Just answer their question, provide solution, provide value for them. And when you provide value for them, they will see it. They get to know and they get to reach out to you and ask you, how can I join you in this business? Or how do I buy one of the products that you have to offer them? It is very key, your Facebook profile. So you can use different medium on your profile. You can actually use videos, you can use curiosity posts, you can use Facebook Live, which is another powerful tool to actually engage your audience. And why is that so? Using Facebook Live to reach out to your clients, your prospects, your audience, they get to see you talk. They see your feelings, how you express your emotion. They see all these things, and it is a powerful way to reach their heart. And they are drawn to you because they know that you are expressing your feeling from your heart. And as such, they are able to make a decision as they go along in that journey with you. You can also re-engage your audience by using recorded videos. Although recorded video is not as powerful as Facebook Live, because Facebook is actually promoting the live for people to see. So if you are comfortable with it and it's a skill I urge you to learn, it's very, very important that you go using this medium, that is Facebook Live. As already mentioned, we can use different kind of posts like business posts, curiosity posts, product posts without actually showing the name and company of that particular product, and even shout out to team members. Yes, this creates curiosity for the audience, and these people are drawn to come to ask you, what exactly is it that you are doing that is making you show us, tell us all these wonderful things that you are displaying on your profile. Yes, if you do it right, you will see many people will come to you. They will be engaged and they will be determined to get to know more than just asking you what the weather is. Yes, unfortunately, many persons believe erroneously that just having the numbers of engagement is what matters. But as a person, and I know that is exactly true for you, I will prefer to have just 10 quality engagement that I can transition to business than having 1,000 engagement of people asking me about the weather. Yes, because the business is why we set up or why we do what we are doing, why we wake up and come to Facebook, to YouTube to do what we do. It is the business. So whatever we do, in as much as the weather is fine, it's good to talk about, but that do not bring in the money. And that brings us nicely to another way of engaging your clients, which is webinar. Could you engage your clients, your prospects, using webinars? When you use webinars, you actually can set up a question and answer section for these prospects to ask you, and you provide valuable insights, answers to their question. And you know what? Using your webinar, it is one of service. When you serve your audience, when you provide value, serving them in all areas that they ask you, if you serve them, you will see that these ones are more likely to pay for the service, knowing fully well that you've served them well. You've served them well. So they will definitely pay for your service. If you've got value so far from our discussion, please hit the notification bell and subscribe to the channel so that you will not miss out of any valuable content that we dole out from time to time. That takes us to the next way of engaging your audience, and that is service. We've just mentioned that service is actually the reason why we reach out to engage with our prospects. Now, how do you serve them? Ask questions. Ask them. When you ask them, they will tell you what they want. They will tell you what they want to hear. They will tell you what is pressing them. And you can do that by means of survey. Ask them. And when you speak their language in answering them, guess what? You become that authority. They are happy, knowing fully well that you are actually coming down to their level to answer them, providing value and solving their needs. They don't care whether you have the most high-end product. What your clients need is solving their problem. So are you ready to solve their problem for them? You will only be ready if you know what their problems are. And you can only know what their problems are by asking them questions. And you can do that by actually conducting a survey. You can conduct a survey on your profile, on your page, or whatever medium that you are using. You can do that. Can you set up a calendar so that people can schedule call with you? Guess what? If you set up a calendar and people are actually scheduling time to reach out to you, a shift happens. They see you as the expert. Yes. And that shift is very, very good. It's a very good shift to have because you become that go-to person providing solution for your clients. Having said all of these that we have mentioned, the different ways you can engage your clients, there is one way that, in my own perspective, is the best. Why many people are scared of it? If you are a hustler and you want to make the money very fast, then you will not want to let go of this option. And what is it? It is the age-old, the time-tested use of your telephone. Pick up your phone. Reach out to your clients. Reach out to those who have raised up their hand. Call them. And when you call them, you will be surprised what can happen. For many of your prospects and clients, you might be the very first one who is calling them. And when you do that, it is something that they do not expect. They are very, very happy. And you see them very happy. Oh, you're able to reach out to me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And what happens? At that moment, not only will you be able to get their pain points, not only will you offer solution, but they are more likely to deepen in their pockets to either buy products from you or join the business opportunity that you offer them. So why not try it? But for you to do that, you must be sure that you have a way of collecting their names, their phone numbers, and that takes us to probably capture pages, which might be a subject of our next discussion in the future. So do that, and you will definitely enjoy all our discussion. While you do all this form of engagement, one form of engagement that you will not want to neglect is actually connecting with people individually. You need to engage with them in their or on their posts. So the question is, do you know where leaders in your industry, your niche, do you know where they hang at? Do you know where they offer solutions to people? Once you know that, go there, engage with that post, interact and offers solve problem. Guess what? The leaders are so busy because they have so many people and they will not be able to answer all the questions that people are asking. So if you are that person who comes to that leaders group or post or video and offer solutions to people, guess what? A shift happens. More often than not, that leader acknowledges your help, saying thank you. And when the leader tells you thank you, what happens to those people watching? They want to check you out. They go to your profile and see, who is this guy that is able on the leader's profile to offer solution? They come to your profile to check you out. And because you are ready, these ones are open. You can quickly transition that conversation, engage with them, and switch it to business. And chances are you are able to make conversions of these people. If you get your engagement right, you may just be 1 point away from selling without problems to your audience. Because that is exactly the motive of engaging with our clients who want to make a sale. The sale might be either they buying a product from us or joining us in our business opportunity. And that selling to that audience that you've engaged now will be discussed in a forthcoming video. Watch this space for that video.